So we're talking about the Blue Frontier Path Online Academy, which essentially is here to play a role of helping people in the process of upgrading themselves. So, and in that regard, they play a mentoring role. So, I want to talk about mentoring and coaching this morning, Lebo, and just to get your feeling about what role that plays, the importance of it. I mean, how would you define mentorship? What would you say mentorship is?
A great question, Chris. To me, mentorship is literally a dynamic relationship between a more experienced individual, the mentor, and a less experienced individual, the mentee. Right, so it's a relationship where the mentor would provide guidance, support, knowledge, and skills transfer, to facilitate the personal and professional development of the mentee. Now, Chris, in my view, it is perhaps not always the case, but it is crucial in my view that the mentor should have walked the road that the mentee is attempting to undertake, right? So, for example, when I was transitioning from chemical engineering, to academia, I approached Prof. Mamuketi Paki, right, who was the UCT Vice Chancellor at the time. And I asked her to help me navigate this path into academia. And that was because, Chris, she had been in the field for so long, right? And she was even a seasoned leader in that space. So she helped me transition. And not only that, she helped me flourish while I was in the field, right? Now, in the context of business and basically the role of mentorship, in my view, is that, mentors can help us quite a bit. First of all, they can help us with knowledge transfer. Right, so a mentor can pass down their wisdom, they can pass down technical skills, depending on the field that you are in, and as well as soft skills, especially when you're in business, such as leadership skills, decision-making skills, to navigate the business landscape more efficiently. And secondly, I think mentors really can help us in developing our careers, right? So mentors can assist one in, providing professional growth strategies, for instance, and guidance. For me, for instance, when I wanted to transition from being a researcher to a teacher, I approached Prof again. How do I now transition to, the teaching role? And she sat down with me and gave me advice on how to do that. I had an interview the next week, right? So I sat down with her. What kind of questions would they ask me? How would I respond to that? And she gave me these valuable tips so that I'm able to get the position. Needless to say, I got the position, right? Straight from being a researcher, right? And then the third and last thing, in my opinion, is really networking and access to opportunities, right? So mentors, for me, really have extensive networks within their industries. So as a mentee, you can gain access to these networks, and these can open doors and opportunities for you. So that's my description of mentorship, Chris.